Today's show is free and brought to you by Recon Tex. That's right, Recon Tex in Springfield, right on the corner of 8th and Black Street. Recon Tex can give you a car detail that will make your car look better than it was when it was new. A Recon Tech detail is precise. It's unmistakable how good your car looks after you get it to Recon Tex and let the detail look. Everything shines, everything looks so clean, looks brand new, and smells great. That's what happens when you get a detail from Recon Tex. And the coating, they have coatings, a coating that can make your car shine. And all you got to do for the life of the coating, if you get a 3-year, a 5-year, or 7-year coating, all you have to do is just take it to a car wash. You don't have to wax your car for the entire duration of the coating. And it always comes out looking shiny and beautiful. That's what you get at Recon Tex. Call them today, 217-670-1132. That's 217-670-1132. Get your car detailed, coated, and taken care of by Recon Tex of Springfield. The show is also brought to you by Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds. They are the yawn exterminators. Just Beds. They have new beds in their shop right now for you to try out to get a good 8 hours of sleep. It's Just Beds. They're at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. Go in, pick one out, and then they deliver it to you. They deliver it to your house. They set up the new bed. They remove your old bed and dispose of it properly, unless the bed is too dirty. Because if it's too dirty, then they throw it in Steve's yard. That's what they do. That's what they do at Just Beds, guys. They will take care of you. They will have your house with a new bed in it looking great. It's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. Good morning, everyone. I am Raymond Lytle. Morning disaster. What a day yesterday, huh? What a day. What was going on, Steve? I heard your mom got in a car accident or something. What the hell?
I guess. I haven't spoken with her. It's only coming from my aunt and my cousins that live in Pena. But I guess she was in a car accident and she's in the hospital.
I found out yesterday when my wife came home. She goes,
yeah, it happened about.
Oh my God, Steve's mom was in an accident. I go, what? Steve's mom was in an accident. I go, how the hell do you know Steve's mom? She goes, oh, I read it on Facebook. She goes, Steve's on his way to see his mom in the hospital because she was in an accident. I go, how's he on his way to anywhere? She goes, well, he's on his way to go see. And I was playing my video game, and I said, no, he's not. I said, he's not in his way to. I said, he's not on his way to go see his mom. She says, oh yes, he is. I said, no, look, he's right there. See where it says Steve Blaine? I said, he's playing a video game. And she goes, no. I read on Facebook he's heading to the hospital. I said, well, he must be fucking running because he's not. I said, because he doesn't have a vehicle right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's getting there, but he said his mom was in an accident. It sounded like he was taking off to go see her. And I was
multitasking.
I said, he does not have a vehicle. I said, I don't know how he's getting anywhere.
No, I really don't have one. My mom don't have one either. Damn it.
Yeah. So how bad is your mom? She was in a vehicle. She hit a school bus or something. What did she hit?
I don't know what she hit. I haven't talked to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it was on most of you people won't know what this is, but some of us country folk know where Mount Auburn Blacktop is, which is
Mount Auburn Blacktop. It's between it's between Taylorville and something, isn't it?
Between Taylorville and Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes Mount Auburn. You'll go through one more time. That's Mount Auburn.
Okay. That's
a whole 2-lane road. So there's not like she had a lot of traffic. So I don't exactly know. But so whatever it was, whatever happened, it must have been a hard hit because they had to use the jaws of life to get the doors open on the car.
So her car's ruined.
My cousin's her car's totaled.
Oh shit.
So whatever it was, but last night they said they thought they were talking about another vehicle being involved, and I really hope that. I hope there wasn't another vehicle involved. But
I'm sure it was right around the time kids get out of school. Could have been a school bus.
That could have been because it was about that time. It was about 3:30. Yeah. My aunt called me crying, Steven, your mom did an accident.
Oh, your aunt was crying? Oh my God, that must have scared you. Like, oh shit.
Because my mom instantly called her. Instead of someone that worked for the state police for 30 fucking years and know when you're in trouble because you dial 911, she calls my aunt first. My mom calls my aunt.
She didn't call the police?
My mom said, maybe you should call 911. Oh, I'm trapped. I can't get out of the car. Help. So my aunt, who doesn't drive, calls my cousin, who's on his way to Springfield already.
Yeah.
So he said, okay, we'll head over to Mount Auburn Blacktop and see if we can find her.
Didn't anybody call the fire department? I mean, let the fire department rescue her.
I guess somebody finally did. So
Oh God.
That's what. Although I'm going to admit this. I was at a house fire one time, and I was burned really bad. And my first phone call was to call my mom to tell her that I was on my way to the hospital, and then I passed out because the pain was so bad. You believe that?
Why would you call your mom instead of 911?
I don't know. I was actually on my phone with my mom, and I passed out because the pain was so bad, and the fireman picked up the phone. Who's this?
Oh,
this is Steve's mom. What's going on? Well, he's been in a fire, and he's going to be going to the hospital. So.
Unbelievable.
I was complete finger food.
So that's how you found out your mom was in a car accident. Your aunt called you.
Yeah.
And did you say, has anyone called the fire department?
Well, yeah, I did. Then they said, yeah, they heard somebody they could hear people talking in the background. So
you would be surprised at how many people call family or relatives or mom or their kid or whatever before they call 911.
Well, Tom says, Ray, now 911 involves the police showing up. We know Steve can't have that.
Well, I'm not worried about the police. My mom worked for the police for 30 fucking years.
Well,
I know.
He has a point. They might catch you in a felony or something.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
But
well, we had Christina on one of the screens. I don't know where she went.
I think she's moving in here.
Probably molesting that cat.
She should stay in her own studio.
God damn.
Now we got to put up with the mic being turned off constantly. Dan turns off that mic to hide his farts.
No, I was telling her that you told her to stay in there. I don't hide my farts. I share. I'm proud of my work. I like to share it with everybody.
I would be too. I'm pretty proud of my work.
Oh, I see Chester just came in here. Hi, Chester.
So, yes, yeah.
So she was in a car accident. They had to use the jaws of life to get her out of her car.
Yeah, and I guess this is my understanding as of last night, like at 9:30, they were getting ready to take her back in to get an MRI of her neck, but they already know she has a fracture in her spine somewhere.
Oh my God. She's in her 80s.
80. She's 81. She just turned 81.
Jesus.
And she has a broken index finger on her right hand. That's probably because she had hold of the steering wheel when it wrecked.
Yeah.
If you're a real race car driver with me, like if you're gonna be in a wreck, do this. Don't hold on to that goddamn steering wheel because it's much will rip your arm off. That's real race cars like me know.
I thought maybe it was because she was picking her nose and the airbag hit her in the face and broke her finger.
Oh, that could have
know.
been too.
Yeah.
That could have been too. I keep forgetting about airbags because back when I had cars, I didn't have airbags.
I've seen airbags rip people's thumbs off because they were holding the wheel and the bag went off and they just took their thumbs off.
Oh, wow.
Damn. So your mom where is she now?
She's in the hospital.
Which hospital, do you know?
St. John's, I think.
I mean, I hope they took her to a Springfield hospital and not one of those hillbilly hospitals.
Good, because that's where her doctors are in Decatur.
Yeah.
She is everywhere. She probably has a whole server system just of her medical records somewhere in HSHS.
Well, they would have taken her to whatever trauma center had an opening, either Memorial or St. John's.
Yeah, that would have been St. John's.
Whichever one was closest, I guess if it happened, I don't know what's closest. Blue Mound. I don't know what the closest.
Technically, the closest hospital would have been either Taylorville or Decatur, but the closest trauma center for accidents would have been St. John's or Memorial. So they'll take her to. They go on a rotation. Whoever's up next or whoever has a trauma spot open, they'll take her there.
Yeah, but Steve put the post up on Facebook making it sound like he was running to the hospital to go see his mother. And like I said, I looked on my video game and I said, Steve isn't running anywhere. He's playing baseball.
I've just been informed my mother is in a car accident and we need some prayers. I didn't say anything about me running to the hospital.
And my wife comes up, she goes, oh my God, did you hear about Steve's mom? I go, hear what? She birthed a mutant? What? I know that. She goes, no, did you hear about Steve's mom? I go, no, she's in a car accident. I go, what? My wife was all worried about your mom being in a car accident. And
know what? I've been told so many times with my mom still coming, unless they say, get your ass up here, there's no need going to the hospital.
Well, you don't have a way. I mean, there's no way
to get to her if I have to. I mean, I could always call Uber. There's a thing called Uber. You know,
I figured you'd have called
if they said I'm not until my cousin Kim, who's the executor of my mom's estate, says you need to come to the hospital. I'm not going to run to the hospital every time my mom's in the hospital.
So I just want to ask. When you heard that she was in a car accident, did you think, oh my God, maybe this is, is she alive? Was that one of your first questions or?
Come on.
I'm just asking.
That is not fair.
I'm just asking. Did you wonder when you were told she was in a bad accident and your aunt was crying, your aunt calls you crying. She goes, oh, Stephen? Yeah. What about Aunt Bertha? What is it? Stephen, I have some terrible news about your mother. She was in an accident. Really? Stephen, are you crying or laughing with joy? I'm just, is she alive? Oh, yes, she's alive, Stephen. Son of a bitch. I'm just trying to imagine how this phone call went. Were you a little bit upset when you heard that she was alive and kicking?
Well, I'll tell you what. This is the honest to God truth.
Yeah. My
aunt doesn't call me a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Unless it's for something really bad going down.
Yeah.
So when I saw my Aunt Barbara's name come up on my phone, I didn't fucking answer it.
Wait a minute. You didn't answer the phone?
I let her go to voicemail. And then she left a voicemail. Then I called her back.
Your Aunt Barb.
Yeah.
What's your mom's name?
Jan.
Yes. I'm the one who gave I'm the one who said his mom's name was Barb. No,
I was so confused.
I didn't want
his mom was Barb.
I didn't want to give his mom's real name.
Yeah.
I was so confused. This is my aunt and my mom, Barb. That's some pain as shit right there.
I mean, it's Steve's family.
No, but you didn't answer the phone when you saw it was your aunt? Oh,
I listened to the voicemail when it was over. I called her back immediately. And my first question was, God damn it.
That's not a question.
Is the car totaled? That was my first question. Not what is she okay with? Is her car totaled?
So now you're pissed. Some of her inheritance money is going to go for a car. God, you're like,
well, I'm not worried about that because I bet there'll be a new car. Maybe it'll be for me. Maybe she'll just go ahead and buy one for me. Never know.
Maybe give you the junker. She'll say, well, listen, put that door back on and give that to my son. Give that junker to my son.
Oh, it is total. That's right.
Yeah. So if your aunt calls you to tell you your mother's dead, you won't answer?
Well, if she called right now, I'd have to answer it because I know that my mom's in the hospital and everything else.
Yeah.
If it was just, if it would have been, let's say, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I hadn't spoken to my mom, and then I get a call. It would be too scary because my aunt called. My aunt, when my grandmother died, my mom's mom died, and my aunt called, and she said, "Stephen, where's your mother?" Yeah, but she didn't say.
So are you afraid to? I'm just wondering why you didn't answer when your aunt called. Are you afraid to answer because it might be bad news, or
yeah,
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh man, poor Steve.
Yeah, I kind of have that issue. My aunt calls me all the time, but when she calls at like an odd time, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, I don't want to answer because I know what it's going to be. But usually it's just something dumb that she forgot to tell me the day before.
Yeah, like that night she called at like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, why is your aunt calling? I'm like, oh my God. And first thing I thought, something happened to his mom.
It was just two things. It was hurry up and answer and don't pick that motherfucker up. You don't want to know what's on the other end.
Yeah.
So I was afraid. I think she does that to me on purpose.
Probably.
So you waited, you let her leave a message before you answered, before you called her back? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I thought maybe are you going to be sad when your aunt eventually tells you your mother died, or are you afraid that
everybody's going to be sad?
Everybody's
going to be sad.
I didn't know if you were going to be you're afraid that your response would be too positive.
I might do that behind closed doors, but I'm not going to do that. There'll be a grieving process.
The behind closed doors thing, seeing as how you just told everybody about it, it's now a glass door and we can see you doing it. So,
right.
Yeah. I like what Pablo says, Steve's worried he may start dancing when his mom dies. Yeah, because he does. He's always talking about that inheritance. He's always talking about that inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pablo says, what's Steve going to use that inheritance for? A gold-plated walker? Yeah. No, Steve's already got it planned out. He says when his mom immediately dies, he's getting an infusion of so many $1,000s. So he's already got it spent. He knows what kind of car he's going to buy and everything. So he says he's going to get enough money to where he'll be able to buy a car.
You better save some of that money and pay off your mechanics lien.
No, he won't need that truck anymore.
No, but he still has to pay the mechanic,
right?
I got the title. I got the title. I'll just give you the title.
He'll just give the title and say, "Well, have that truck. It's all yours." Poor Steve. Oh man,
we've been wanting a truck, but I'm not sure.
Not that truck.
I may go to Shaner's and get the rest of the parts that match that white door and just build another truck.
And just build a brand new one. Yeah, I have my mother constantly bitches because I haven't called her.
Oh,
I haven't called her. She constantly bitches. She bitches to my wife. She bitches to everybody. She bitches to my sister. He hasn't called me. And then my sister starts texting me, you need to call your mother. And I'm like, number, if my sister, there's no reason she should be texting me, bothering me. And so here's the thing. I have been calling her. I call her all the time when I'm driving from like Fit Club back home or something. I give her a call. She never answers the goddamn phone. So my wife the other day, says, you need to call your mother. And I said, I have called her. She never, ever answers the phone. My wife goes, oh, well, she lost her phone. I go, what? Well, she lost her phone. I go, how did she lose her phone?
They're good at it. My mom has 2 or 3 phones.
I think she might have thrown it away.
And then if she knew that your mom lost her phone, why is she telling you to call her?
Yeah, I go, wait a minute. I said, when did this happen? She goes, oh, I guess a few days ago. I said, how are you talking to her? Well, she used Goose's phone and she called me. And I'm like, but she lost her phone. And I go, well, what did she think? She thinks she put it in the garbage. I said, well, then she should tell Goose to get his ass in that dumpster and look for her phone. I said, oh, no. God damn. And they're busy bitching because I don't call her. Well, I am calling her. She just never answers the goddamn phone.
We went to Cracker Barrel. My mom says, has my brother 2 phones. She said, put the same. I want this information, because I don't like this phone. Why do you have 2 fucking phones? I have 4 fucking phone numbers for her. Yeah. She's like, well, they'll never call your mother. What number are you?
I just don't. They're so weird. My mother loses her phone and then says, how come he never calls me? God damn.
Call somebody.
And then my mother has come up with, listen to this. She thinks there's some kind of conspiracy that I'm living some conspiracy and not calling her. Why don't I want to talk to her? I'm like, I never said that. I never said I didn't want to talk to her. She doesn't have a phone. I call her. She doesn't answer the damn thing.
My mom had a habit of putting her cell phone in weird places and not being able to find them. So now she has this necklace thing. It's got a miniature purse that hangs. Actually, my stepdad had one too. You put your cell phone in this little miniature satchel that hangs around your neck, so it's always there and you never lose it. And she lost the satchel.
What the hell?
So she loses the satchel while it was around her neck.
Yeah, she found her. I mean, the phone's right there. I don't know where the little bag holder thingy is. It's gone.
Well, I see Marvin's in the chat room. And he says, nobody called when Aunt Beulah died. We were all there, including the children. That's a true story. Yeah, I remember that.
But how were those deviled eggs, Marvin?
And then Marvin goes, she was very obese, fell through the porch and suffocated. And Marvin, we all know the story of her award-winning deviled eggs or blue ribbon-winning deviled eggs. And I remember the end of it. Those children will never, ever be the same. Poor Aunt Beulah's. Now, Marvin gave the obituary. How sad.
Marvin, refresh my memories. My memory was Aunt Beulah. Was she a nigger? Was Aunt Beulah a nigger?
I don't know. I think she was a black. I think Beulah Black. Yeah.
All right. I could never remember if she was a nigger
or
a black.
The black side of the family. She was a Beulah Black, I think. I can't remember. Yeah. But the Dumases, I know the Dumases were the family. That was his dad's family. And his mom was the Blacks. And Beulah was his mom's sister.
Okay. So where did the niggers come in?
They were cousins.
Okay.
They were one of her mother's sisters married a nigger.
Okay.
And that's where the niggers So it was the black family, and the blacks had Miggers, and there was someone else, and another one of her sister married Coons. So,
well, according to Marvin, there were Coons and Spooks.
Yeah, well, Spooks was his maiden mother's. That was his grandmother's maiden name was Spooks.
Oh, okay. So
But
grandmother was originally a Spook.
And one of her daughters married a Dumas, and another daughter married a Black, and another one married a Coons.
Okay,
Coons, Kunz. So yeah, and then his dad was the Dumases and the I forgot there was someone else his dad's sister was married to someone, but I'm trying to remember it. But I know we got in trouble whenever we talked about such things on.
Yeah,
whenever we talked about such things on WQLZ, they get very angry when Marvin would talk about the blacks. They got very angry when he talked about the Coons.
Kunz, Coons.
Yeah, and very, very angry when he talked about the Miggers. Oh my God. I remember that lecture. And I'm like, well, it's Marvin's family, don't you know? Oh well. DA says this is starting to sound like Bubba's alt-right smoke signal show.
Oh,
good.
I'm not even sure what alt-right means.
I'm just telling you Marvin's family. And it's been a long time since I've heard of it, but I'm trying to remember it all.
No pudding, not Kuntz. Kunz, Coons.
Kunz, Coons.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell is what?
Puddin say that, but all the time. Who the hell is Rusty?
Rusty Kuntz was a guy who played for the Minnesota Twins, and he played for, and he also played for the Texas Rangers, I think, in the 70s.
Oh,
I can't remember, but he played for a bunch of teams. He was a backup infielder.
Oh,
yeah. Yep. Yeah. So it's really he played for the White Sox too. Yeah. Yeah. But the Coons were his mother's sister married a Coons because his aunts were Aunt Beulah Black was the side she married a Black, and his other aunt married a Coons, but I can't remember that other aunt's name. So there you go. That's what I remember from Marvin's family. But I know that this is back when I was on WQLZ. Marvin would talk about his family and how angry he was at the blacks because they ruined an Easter. And he was on the air and he was going, I'm so angry at those blacks. I'm like, what happened? And he talked about how they ruined Easter. And our boss got so angry about it. He called us into the office and said, I don't want you talking about Marvin being angry at the Uncle Deb. Uncle Deb hung himself. Yeah, Uncle Deb. That was a man's name. Uncle Deb. He hung himself. But that was Deb. What was Deb's last name? Was Deb a Black or a Coons? I can't remember. But yeah, he hung himself after he was accused of pedophilia or something. It's a very weird story. But all I know is Marvin would tell these family stories, and then they would call us into the office after the show and yell at us.
This is a perfect time for our new listener to pop up. Let's say hello to Chris from West Virginia. Hi, Chris.
Hey,
welcome
Chris.
back.
How you doing, buddy?
Welcome back.
I hope you don't have any of these stories like Marvin does. His family is very disturbing. I wish I could send Marvin a link to where he could join us, but put him on. I don't know where I'd send it to, but
Corey says he cannot imagine why you got chastised for this. He just can't see it.
Well, all I know is that they get at QLZ, they would call us in and yell at us. Oh yeah. speaking of Marvin, there's a best of bit called Marvin's. This I don't know. I don't remember the bit, but the bit is called Marvin's Big Girthy. It's called Marvin's Big Girthy C, and that's coming up on one of the Daily Disasters here real soon. So I want to say within the next couple of weeks.
I'm not sure I want to listen to this.
You're going to hear about Marvin's Big Girthy
You
C.
know you do.
I don't know what.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard it and just purged it from my memory. I don't know if I want to subject myself to that trauma all over again.
Yeah, so that's coming up. There's a lot of good. I do a Marvin best of bit. You guys, any subscribers, every single Monday, every Monday is Marvin Monday. And there has been a Marvin bit every Monday for the past 3 years. So we have so many Marvin best of bits. That's how many.
He is a wealth of material. Yeah.
And there's Marvin, of course, his brother Sterling.
We don't like Sterling.
Yeah. And there's a lot of things to get caught up on with Marvin.
What I never could understand though is how come the cool kid got the dumb name and the one we don't like got the cool name? Because Sterling is a cool name. It needs to belong to a cool person.
Well, Sterling is an actor, but he's a thespian, if I remember correctly, and he's got a full head of hair, where Marvin doesn't. Sterling has a full head of hair and a lot of tales of all the famous, because Sterling is very famous. And he always liked to tell Sean Ballett how much more famous. Sterling really enjoyed telling Sean Ballett how much more famous he was than Sean Ballett. And Sean would get very, very mad and argue with Sterling.
You seem to ooze mediocrity.
You seem to ooze mediocrity. He would always make Sean Ballett very mad. So yeah. I'm just telling you.
It was his gift, I think.
Yeah. He had a gift of angering Sean Ballett. I do remember that. And Marvin didn't really like Sterling.
No, Marvin says right now he doesn't like Sterling.
Yeah. And Marvin would get but it was weird. I never saw Marvin and Sterling in the same room. But I know that Sterling had a full head of hair and Marvin did not.
Yeah. So Marvin got the dumb name and the bad hair. Sterling got the cool name and the full hair.
No, I think
that's unfair.
I think that just depends on who you ask. I don't know. I know that I enjoyed whenever Sterling was on the show. I know that myself and John Lamb really, really enjoyed it. We enjoyed it a lot. But yet, Sean Ballett was not a fan.
What was that he said about Sean? The ability to eat 3 Big Macs in a single sitting is simply not talent or something like that?
Yeah, he got mad at Sean Ballett once, and he told him... I don't know. Did you guys hear that?
No.
I just played the clip, and I don't know if you can hear it.
No, nothing came through.
Well, of course. Oh, well. I thought I had.
We got to get your audio player fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah. So, Sterling was great. When Sterling would argue with Sean Ballett, that was fantastic. And then Marvin had another brother named Merlin, who was Merlin would talk in the third person. Merlin was not right.
Are any of them right, Ray?
Well, Sterling was the most balanced out of the brothers. Marvin, Sterling, and Merlin always would talk in the third person, and he would go, and he would say, blah 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 blah, Marvin, blah 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 blah, and Merlin, and he would talk about himself. He'd go, Merlin is very happy. Merlin is very sad. Merlin likes looking at pictures of blah 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 and touching blah, blah, and there's a lot of stuff like that from Merlin. And I know we got a lot of trouble for the things We got in a lot of trouble for stuff Merlin would say too. Whenever one of Marvin's brothers showed up, we'd always get in trouble. Because I also remember getting in trouble because Sterling made a comment about one of our receptionists that angered our boss. and our boss said, I want to meet Sterling. And I said, well, I don't know if Sterling will meet you or not. And I know that there was a situation there, so I don't know. But yeah, we got in trouble whenever Sterling and Merlin were on the show, we got in trouble.
Poor Teddy. Teddy went through a lot.
Poor Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some great moments. Great moments. You guys have to excuse me. I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but during the show yesterday, my throat, something was happening. I don't know what it is, but something's happening with my throat. It sounds
allergies.
It's really raspy. Yeah, but I take a Zyrtec every day.
You have to switch up your allergy pills throughout the season. If you're constantly on Zyrtec, eventually you build up a tolerance. You need to switch to a different allergy pill.
Oh, got to take 2?
You could try.
Because I didn't know what it is. All I know is it's just like yesterday, my voice is filled. And I got to do another show tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be almost 90 degrees tomorrow.
Is it?
86.
Yeah.
Bring it.
The pollen and the grass, they're just gonna go nuts.
Also, I went to bed last. So yesterday I woke up and my left lower back has been hurting since December. I woke up yesterday and the middle of my spine, about 5 inches below my neck, has been hurting. I mean, it just hurt like hell. And then this morning I woke up and now my lower right side, I couldn't even roll over in bed. It was so bad. So I don't know what I'm doing. My whole back is a mess. So I don't know. I don't know what I have to do. But it's just not getting any better. I don't know if I need something popped or what, but I never have back problems. But for the last couple of months, I've had them, and it's really affecting me.
Well, keep in mind,
Karen says she rotates between Zyrtec, Allegra, and Claritin.
Yeah, you have to switch them off because you'll build up a tolerance to one, and you got to switch to another.
Oh, fuckers.
And you've lost a lot of weight, so your body's carrying itself differently.
Yeah.
So your back muscles have to adjust, your spine has to adjust, and it's going to continue like that. You might need to switch up how you work out. Because right now your body's still trying to get the hang of not fighting against that weight.
Well, all I know is that I'm going to find out today. I have a doctor's appointment today, and I'll find out when my surgery is. But I was warned ahead of time that after today, they might tell me after the appointment where you start your liquid diet now.
Yeah.
Because I got to do so long on a liquid diet before surgery. So,
there's something that'll help your back, right?
What's that?
Stop doing those kinky things at night.
I'm not doing anything. I don't do anything kinky.
I did.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, we don't want to know. Nope. Keep that shit to yourself.
I see you got some fruit.
Yeah. And those aren't wax, they're real.
Shit. You actually got real green apples and real bananas.
Yeah, and oranges.
Yeah. You got oranges too? Good for you.
Little oranges. Little cuties.
You got those little cuties? Those are good. Those cuties
I love those cuties.
I got them grape tomatoes. I got some grapes in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get any? Did you get any good stuff, Christina?
Oh yeah, lots of good stuff. I sent you pictures.
Did you get me pictures of the good stuff? Oh,
I did exactly what you said. To spend all that gift card on junk. So I did.
Oh, I was cussing him.
Let me see what
You know,
Let me
Ray,
see what Steve got here. Oh my!
I had to
God,
buy
I
her
see.
a little grocery wagon just so she could haul his food order.
You got tired of me bitching,
Oh,
didn't you?
Yeah. She would send me a message every week. This motherfucker, and she'd show me a picture of the trunk full of stuff. I had to buy her a grocery wagon just so she could haul his shit.
Oh, I saw the trunk full of stuff. Good Lord! All right, here we go.
She had the wagon full plus on her arm.
Yeah.
Here's
It didn't all
Steve's.
fit.
Here's Steve's groceries that he bought. He bought
This is what I was told to buy.
Peanut butter cup ice cream
Oh, you asshole.
and sea salt caramel ice cream.
Oh, mix them together.
He bought
I bought those.
wafer peanut butter bars,
Oh, I didn't know I bought those.
cream-filled Swiss roll snack cakes,
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I'm having those for breakfast.
Dr.
Diet.
Thunder,
Diet.
It's diet, but it's still not.
No.
two
yeah.
two bags of cheesy poofs.
Yeah, well, my cheesy poof.
Is this this is the generic Swiss rolls and peanut butter bars, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Would
only
taste
buy
just like
generic.
Dolly Madison. How much cheaper are they than Dolly Madison? Because Dolly
Well,
Madison.
those are only like a $1.80. Those are both
Yeah, what's
under
Dolly
$2. It tastes the same. So they just have a different name.
They do not taste the
No.
same.
There are some things that you can tell a difference, and that's one of them. I won't buy the generic peanut butter bars.
Oh, hell,
no.
I don't.
No.
Well, it's good for Steve. He doesn't care.
And sometimes I think generic ice cream.
Look at that's the new cart. That's the new cart with all the holy shit. You got a lot of groceries. Jesus,
Yeah, I was cussing. I'm like, this is not
a lot of
in there.
groceries.
That's what's left in the trunk.
Christina's pot. Son of
Look at all that water. Look at all that water. Don't forget, there's grapes, there's oranges, there's apples, there's a bag of apples, a bag of oranges.
I see the oranges.
That's a good looking
banana,
order right
apple.
there.
What is this? What is this?
Onion.
An onion.
An onion. Oh, onion and some cherry tomato.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Pretty
to.
good, Steve. What are you gonna do with that big onion?
It's probably for Sunday.
Yeah. Way to go. Seems like
And then he puts all his nice edible fruit next to that disgusting dirty ass
They
fan.
offset each other. See?
Don't the green apples give you the runs?
Oh no! Oh no!
What gives you the runs?
Those are the only kind of apples I'll eat. I don't like red apples. Well, I like yellow apples. I like Fiji apples.
Corey wants to know where the Cajun accent came from. There used to be a Cajun chef on TV who pronounced it onion.
Oh no! Yeah, there used to be a guy that did a show, and he would say, "Got to get some onions," and he would call them onions.
I get on tea.
I go on tea.
He was the Cajun chef.
You got to put some.
Yeah,
onions.
Justin Wilson. That was his name.
God damn it! There's nothing fucking private in my life anymore.
No.
These are the pictures. She sends me pictures of your dirty laundry.
That was last week. I should have taken more
And your
yesterday.
clean laundry.
That's not that's a live
gross.
picture there. That's not how that's old. That's old picture. That needs to throw it
Christina
out.
always sends me pictures. She always sends me pictures, Steve. I know everything. I accidentally clicked it. I didn't make that public. Yeah, I get pictures of everything. Yep.
And I'd be happy to report that all those junk food things.
Yeah.
Like I said, the ice cream's still not been ate. The Swiss cake's not been ate. The peanut butter thing's not been ate. The soda hasn't been open. But I've eaten 1, 2, 3, 3 oranges and 3 apples.
And how many
Way to
cheesy
go.
poofs?
How many what?
How many cheesy poofs?
About 4.
4 bags?
No. 4 cheese.
You ate 4 poofs?
Yeah, the reason why I like those is because I eat them one at a time. Because they're so big,
you
it's hard to
ate
get more
4
than one in
poofs.
your mouth. So I just put a few in my mouth. It's kind of like when I get, sometimes I get the munchies. I just want something real quick, so I just pick up. Because I don't like my fingers to get all gooey and cheesy.
Cheeto
Although
dust.
Cheeto dust.
Cheeto dust.
Steve's got Cheeto dust on his Peter.
I do have my. Yeah, I forgot to wash
No.
my hands last night.
Don't finish that sentence.
Oh well, they're clean now.
Cheeto dust. Cheeto dust.
Cheeto dust.
Soon it will be Christmas Day. I love it. One of my favorite songs. Oh well. I'm very looking forward to Christmas again, where we can sing new songs for Steve, or new songs about Steve and Christmas.
Maybe your music player will be fixed by then.
Oh well, as soon as Jason gets over here, and all he's got to do is get over here and get this computer to do stereo mix, we'll be fine. That's all I got to do. But he's very busy.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of fucking wrestling shows, wrestling, and all his male stuff. You know, M-I-A-L, not M-A-L-E.
Oh, I don't know. With wrestling shows, it might be M-A-L-E. It's a bunch of guys rolling around on the floor in their underwear together.
This is my favorite shirt in the world. My favorite shirt in the world. Now it's getting too baggy. I love this shirt. And it's so, look how baggy it's getting.
Once you can't wear it anymore, we should frame it, hang it on the wall.
I want to give it to Steve. I want to give my 5X shirts to Steve.
I don't want that one you had on yesterday. That's a little too thin. I've already got thin one on right now.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I got on today.
Dude, that shirt is so thin it only has one side.
This is my Sunday shirt.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that yesterday I was wearing a black Guinness shirt, a brand new Guinness shirt on the underneath my hoodie, and that shirt is nice. Steve, you're gonna like that shirt. I'll give you that T-shirt, and you're gonna like it. It's a very, very nice shirt.
Now I want a Guinness,
and it's a 5X, so I'll give it to you. You'll like it a lot. So.
Diane wants to know if Steve's shirt is full of meth holes.
No, these are age holes because this shirt is probably close to 10 years old.
I thought maybe that's where like the sparks would fall from your meth pipe and land on your shirt.
Well, that could be how they got started. That could be how they got started because this was a shirt.
I mean, they're in the carpet, his pants.
This shirt was bought when I lived down in Dupont. So,
I mean, congratulations to the Cardinals for having top tier people promote their brand.
Oh, Michelle bought this for me.
Way to represent.
Yeah.
I talked to Michelle.
By the way, Dan, I wonder, have you checked your invites for leagues?
No, I will be doing that right after the show.
Because I sent you an invite. I sent you an invite for this league called the 500 Farm League. And it's a new league that Steve and I are in, and you need to get in it because it's made up of people who like Reggie. Remember Reggie who was in our league once? He's in that one, and there's a lot of people that you could beat in there. Steve, did you beat the Angels yesterday?
Huh?
Isn't it All Stars though?
It's all-star hitting Hall of Fame pitching, but you'll do good in it. Trust me.
If you beat me, you can do it because I beat Ray yesterday in it.
Yeah. Did you play the Angels last night, Steve?
Yes.
Yesterday, how'd you do?
Beat me.
The Angels
6-1.
beat you?
Yeah, 6-1.
You know the Angels is an 80-year-old guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's an 80-year. This is a story I got yesterday. This guy was in his, I want to say 60s or something. His wife died or something, and he had never played video games before in his life. And one of his children or grandchildren told him about MLB The Show because he's a big baseball fan. They said, let me get you. So they got him a PS4 and an MLB The Show game. And then since then, the guy has bought every game every year. Now he's bought a PS5. And all the guy does, like 12 months a year, he plays MLB The Show.
Right.
And he's 80 years old.
Damn.
80 years old. and he just loves it. I mean, and the guy's he's in his 80s, and that's the guy who joined the league.
He wouldn't have beat me that bad, but I left my starter in too long. Actually, he wasn't pitching worth a shit because he scored all of his runs in the first 4 innings, and then he didn't score again. And I should have not started. That's why I That's why I threw that trade out there. I don't like Nola. I love
Nola. I think Nola's great. I think Nola's great, which is why when I countered, I want Nola. So that's you're trying to give me your rubbish, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah. Well, of course I wanted to give you my rubbish. You were going to get Bryce Harper. I'm not that.
I gave you 2. I offered you 2 golds. I mean, 2 golds is pretty damn good. I offered you 2 players in the 80s for 1 player. True. That's pretty damn good. Let's not make it to where I'm some kind of Ebenezer Scrooge or something. I offered you a lot.
And this league counter, if you want to play, you just play. There's always somebody on.
Yeah, they're on 24 hours a day.
I'm not sure there'd be somebody on from 5 o'clock in the morning to always somebody.
I was gonna send an invitation to Christina, but I don't think she's good enough. She regularly
I'm not good enough.
The hell out of Steve, and I
suck.
I just think that would be literally 29 men beating up.
She about beating me the other day.
It was close.
Oh, really? You almost beat him?
It was close.
Love that.
It was tied to like 10th inning.
Yeah. They went into extra innings. So.
I mean, when I thought Irene was good when she was playing until she get drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe she can actually play now.
I've been sober. Irene's pretty good. Yeah. She's been sober now how many days? Of course, is she in there today?
She's in the 80s.
She might be at physical therapy.
Yeah. Physical therapy
sober for a long time, right?
Oh, like 80 days, probably, or more.
Of course, maybe she's doing physical therapy, or she good, she's okay. How many days, Irene? It's 80 something, isn't it? And Steve, have you noticed, has Jason played a game in that new league yet?
He can't get connected.
He's still having that issue.
He'll play a couple of games, and then whatever's going on with his system, it won't let him. Like I tried to play him the other day, and we exchanged 5 or 6 invites, and it wouldn't let us connect.
Irene says 87 days. Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah, she was good until she'd get drunk, and then she just turned to slop.
Then she starts pitching at your head.
Yeah, and she started throwing beanballs.
She says she was vacuuming. Vacuuming sucks. Hey, in the disaster league, do we have anybody that can trade me a decent pitcher? I don't have any pitchers over like a 72, and they all wear out too quick.
I haven't even played in that league in so long. I don't know. I mean, I haven't, because I'm all about these new leagues. Try this new league, Dan. You'll love it. I sent you an invite. You're gonna love it. And there are teams now that are CPU. Just take one of those teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's definitely get in there. I think Seattle's available, which is a pretty good team. So
yeah, I may jump on that. I like Seattle's logo.
Yeah.
What?
I like the logo. I used to do that.
That's how I pick my team. I like the logo.
I like their ballpark. Well, it's just like I like the Arizona ballpark because they have the pool.
I
hit the pool.
I got Tampa Bay, and their ball field sucks. I mean, their ballpark's terrible. Oh well. Yeah, but way to go, Irene. 87 days is wonderful, man.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I hope that Jason. I hope Jason gets in there and plays.
Yeah, we tried.
Kelly, I'm doing my best to not do any more fantasies of you having sex with Steve.
Yes, don't traumatize her anymore.
Don't traumatize you anymore.
We're lucky she came back after that.
She wasn't that angry.
No, not angry, disgusted.
Oh.
Wasn't she complaining about that when she came to get her plants?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I bet the thought crossed her
How
mind.
traumatic it was for her.
I bet the,
When I
I bet
had
the
Steve
thought.
describe, I didn't know Steve was going to describe going ass to mouth. I mean,
I bet the thought crossed her mind.
I'm
I
sure
don't-
it never did.
I don't think the thought has ever crossed her mind.
No.
I don't think you. Do you actually think she was? You think she's fantasized about you, Steve?
Oh,
like you
yeah.
fantasized about her? Like her?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
She said when we were talking about it, she was thinking about it. Believe me.
Well, Steve knows.
I highly doubt
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh! Steven!
What is he doing?
I don't want to know. Put your little chum
no.
away,
Mute
dude.
your mic. We don't need to hear that shit.
What? All I said was, "Oh
Yeah, we know why.
I don't know what you were touching.
no,
Clean up on aisle Steve.
So
I did that last night before I went to
Lord.
bed.
we did not need to know that.
You know, there is a great big giant list of things we don't need to know, and that's right near
Yeah.
the top.
By the way, if you are a Chime member, send Steve a Spot Me boost.
Oh yes, I saw that, Ray. Thank you.
Yeah, I sent my Spot Me boost out today. I sent one to Holly, I sent one to my wife, and I sent one to you, Steve.
Woo!
I sent my
And-
Spot Me boost. I did not send one, just like TJ said, don't include him, so I did not send him a boost.
And if you have Chime, Venmo, Cash App, or a checking account, send some money to Steve's mechanic.
There we go.
Look, I got a check right here.
We'll take care of that after the show. Kelly
I
says she
think-
feels very unsafe. Ray, go into safe mode. Kelly feels
Oh,
unsafe.
let's go to safe mode. Let's go to safe mode. We want her to feel safe.
Oh, hey.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a safe place. This is your safe place.
You notice Steve leaves.
We want you to feel safe, everyone. Okay, let me tell you this thing that Joel said while Steve's gone. All right, I was talking to Joel, and he was like, he said, "Remember when I said I sent Steve money?" When I sent Steve,
Oh,
great.
oh.
So remember last week when I sent Steve money,
Mm-hmm.
and it was only $3.
Yeah.
He got so excited when he heard I was sending him money. And then when he found out it was $3, you could tell he was pissed. So I was talking to Joel, and Joel said, "Hey, I want to get that Chime thing." And I'm like, "Why do you want to get it?" He goes, "Because I want to start sending Steve $3." He goes, "I want to start sending Steve $3. I go, "Why?" He goes, "Just to piss him off." And I started laughing. I was like, "God damn, that's funny." So I was just thinking, if a bunch of listeners got Chime, and everyone can send him, "Steve, I'm sending you money," and let him get all excited, because it just says it's sending you money until you look. You don't know how much they sent you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got him last week. He was all excited because he thought I sent him money, because when I send him gift cards, it's always like $50 or $25 or something. And then he went and looked, and it was only $3, and he got so pissed off.
Can I send him like 73 cents?
Yeah. So I'm just saying, Joel had all kinds of plans, so I say go ahead and do it. Okay. Steve's back. Hello.
I want to make sure Kelly felt safe.
Yeah, Kelly, you want to make you safe. This is your safe. This is your safe space right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is your safe space, Kelly. You just sit right here.
Here, right here, baby.
You sit right here. Oh, well. Oh, well. We know Kelly says a few states away is not safe enough.
I have to agree with her.
What do you mean? What do you mean? People love Steve. They don't want, I think don't you think we should do a contest where people have to stay with Steve?
Oh God, no.
What do you mean stay with Steve?
Well, okay, we
Please
did this. We did this once on the Morning Disaster in like 96 or 97. We actually did a contest. We got a hotel room and we put Jimmy in the hotel room, and a listener had to go spend, I think they had to spend 72. Remember, they had to spend 72 hours with Jim.
Oh, wow.
And we did this in 96. I think it was 96, but it was either 96 or it could have been 97. And the whole thing is we sent Jim to a hotel room and we had a listener join him. They joined him on Friday. They joined him Thursday, and they spent Thursday night with him and Friday morning, all day Friday, all night Saturday, Sunday. And then they were still with him on Monday, and the bit didn't end until at the end of Monday's show. So they had to spend a weekend with Jim. And he just had to live his life like he lived it. He was always naked. He was always naked, and he was eating weird stuff, and he was smoking pot in the room. And I just remember the listener had to go through hell.
What did those poor people do to deserve that?
Yeah, no
but they ended up winning a great prize. I can't remember what the prize was, but they won something. But they had to spend the time with Jimmy. And I was thinking we should do that again with Steve. But Steve, I'm thinking,
I don't get naked though.
Well, you don't know, but you
sit around in your underwear.
Yeah, you said after the show,
in my underwear.
The first thing you do is you take off your shirt and then you go sit in your recliner and you play MLB The Show all day.
Right.
Well, we already have some entrants for the contest. TJ apparently wants bonus entries. He's interested in signing up.
I have a hazmat suit if you want to borrow it.
So I'm just saying they have to go to Steve's house and they have to sit on the couch or lay on the couch while Steve just goes about his life.
Yeah.
What are you shaking your head like?
This person would wake up to Steve standing over the top of him. Doing God knows what.
I just think it would be interesting for them to try to chill out on Steve's couch while he's sitting there reclined with just his underwear on.
It'd be 72 hours of
Yeah.
What?
And they'd have to just put up with Steve living the way that he lives. And they just got to put up with it. And if they do it, they get some kind of prize.
Prize would be everlasting fame and glory.
Yeah.
Corey says the prize is the winner has to bring food over and grill it.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
The prize is a lifetime of therapy.
Yeah, no kidding.
See, you don't understand, but then I would probably do that, not because they would bring food over, but because there would be somebody else. I wouldn't have to deal with Shelly or Bev or Deb.
And then if the person wants to, maybe if Steve's hungry, you can go, oh, can you grab me an apple? Maybe the person would get up and get the apple for you, Steve.
Would you feed the cat, please?
Oh, can you get me a banana, please? Please get out of my vision. Get me a banana.
Leave the chair.
I think it'd be wonderful.
I feel sorry for whoever it was.
So you're not entering?
Hell no.
You don't want to sign up for this?
No.
Okay.
I'm there once.
You wouldn't do it, Christina?
Fuck no. I'm traumatized enough when I'm there not even an hour.
He says he would only sit on Steve's couch if it was during the show and there was a fake side of a van in front of me and I could be looking through the window.
I could probably make that happen.
Yeah, I would love to see a listener spend the day with Steve. That would be fabulous. How long before you drive them crazy to where they just go, nope, fuck it, it's not worth it. Not worth it, I'm out of here.
Give it a couple hours.
Yeah.
You think it only a couple hours is what they last?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I can tell you this, because Brady and Bree have tried it. They've only been there a couple hours at the most. Brady and Bree have been here on several occasions.
And they gave up 2 hours. Oh.
I think it's more Bree telling Brady, tapping Brady out. You've had enough. Because when Brady and I get together, sometimes we smoke a little bit, and then Brady's drinking too. So by the time they leave, it's how sometimes Brady gets a little bit inebriated.
I wonder whose fault that is.
Wonder why.
When you're with Steve, you get very inebriated. I remember when Steve gave him that fucking pill. God damn.
Poor Brady.
And to this date, the funniest thing I've ever heard was when Brady couldn't get up off of Ray's front porch, and he looked at me and said, "I don't know why they call them roofies when you always end up on the floor." And that's when I decided I was carrying his ass to the car.
I remember Dan carrying Brady out of the house. Unbelievable. I just think it'd be good to have people stay with Steve. I think it'd be hysterical. But the whole thing is, Steve, you got to be yourself.
Oh, yeah, I have no problem doing that.
As soon as the show ends, off goes the shirt. Are you wearing pants today? Or
yeah.
Do not turn on that second camera.
you got pants or you got underwear on?
I can't turn the second camera on because it's not working. I don't think.
Oh shit! I forgot to.
Yeah, you forgot to fix his
Well,
loose
I was
hole.
out of time yesterday.
Yeah,
He's got a loose hole that you got to fix.
Help. My USB wall is out.
His USB hole.
I should be able
No,
to.
No, we're
No.
good. Stephen
No.
Blaine, you son of
Okay.
a
Oh, there's the underwear. Yeah, look at that. He's got those
What
good
the
underwear.
Oh,
Oh, hell.
No!
No! What are you?
Oh! What the? He gave himself a wedgie.
Pull
Pull it out.
out of his ass.
God damn it.
Oh, God damn. Way to go, Steve.
Is that underwear or one of those WeatherTech car covers?
Oh,
So rude.
God damn. No one wanted to see that. Oh, well.
Irene says, "Thank God for sobriety." Not now. Now you're going to have to remember that.
Yeah. I was kind of wishing I was drunk to watch that.
Kelly's feeling unsafe again.
Sorry, Kelly. Sorry to make you feel unsafe. We must do a better job. We must do a better job. Well, yeah, I'm fine. I feel like I'm doing a fine job, but I should surround myself with more professionals.
What did you say? You could surround yourself with what?
I used to surround myself with professionals. When I surrounded myself with people like Sterling, that's when I surrounded myself with professional entertainers instead of this mishmash that I surround myself with now.
All right, this shit's funny. DA says once Ray wins the lottery, the
prize
contest should be where you have to stand around, like when they give away a truck and you got to stand around the truck and keep your hand on the truck.
Yeah.
Everybody should have to stand around.
You have to be touching Steve.
That's funny as hell.
And the winner will win $1,000 or something. Yeah. That's why I need to win the lottery.
Yep.
Think of how awesome it would be. I'd love it.
Steve would love it because he'd have a bunch of people standing around him touching him.
Yeah. I want to win the lottery just so I can make Steve drink urine and do contests like this. Oh, my God.
Kelly says she doesn't need the money that bad.
Well, I find that disturbing. Oh, well. Yeah, that would cause Steve to touch himself.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait, Amanda says, are we allowed to smack Steve around if we have to touch him?
You have to keep one. You have to remain touching him at all times.
Yeah.
Foot, toe, hand, nose, whatever. You can beat shit
Gotta
out
keep
of him
a
all
hand
you
on
want.
him, just like if you're trying to win a Volkswagen.
I can do this.
Yeah.
As long as you got a hand on him at all times.
I feel sorry for the people standing behind him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, could you imagine if they're in the blast zone?
Oh God.
I don't want front and I don't want back. I'll take, if I have to, I'll take a side.
I just to keep your hand. Well, it's fine when he's on the couch, when he's on the recliner, because all he does is sit back. He sits back like this and plays his game, kicks his feet up, and then he.
Nope, I never fall asleep. Not playing a game. Ever.
No, he just cusses.
And he watches TV, and then he. Watch out, Laura Ingalls! Watch out! He's a rapist. He probably talks to the television all the time.
Talks to them horsewomen on that Heartland.
I
show.
do that. I do that.
When I go over and he's playing Ray on MLB, it's great. He gets a run or something. Take that, Lytle, you motherfucker. Fuck you. I'm like, whoa.
He did beat me. Was it? Yes, he did beat me yesterday.
Yeah, I loved it.
Were you awake?
It was crazy, but he beat me like 1-0 or something.
Yeah,
it was
a very good game.
Did you fall asleep again?
No, I was awake. I was on muscle relaxers, but I wasn't. I don't think I was fucked up or anything.
No, I just picked a good team.
I don't think I was.
I was.
It can slow your reaction time.
Yeah, because I didn't even score a run. I mean, it wasn't 1-0, Steve.
Yeah, it was just 1-0.
I
snagged that one. I caught that one. Foul ball. I caught it.
I couldn't even score one run. That's how bad I was.
Yeah, well,
but I didn't feel inebriated.
Yeah, muscle relaxers will slow your reaction time.
Well, that maybe it was that, but I just couldn't hit. I couldn't get a hit. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
that fucker Steve can hit anything.
Yeah, he does. But he swings at everything.
I will intentionally pitch out of the zone, and he'll smack the shit out of that. And it pisses me off. Fucker can hit anything. I can't hit anything at all. He hits everything.
Yeah, he hits. He does a lot of hit.
I hit a lot of foul ball.
Yeah. But
I love. You have foul balls. What?
Yeah, we know that. We could we could sort of catch a whiff of them now.
Yeah, it's smell-o-vision. We know you got foul balls.
No, I watched. I goosebumps last night.
I wish we had a smell-o-vision available.
No, we don't need smell-o-vision. We don't. None of us need to experience that.
Because I smell very good. I'm wearing Nautica today.
I smell okay.
I'm wearing my Nautica. Damn.
Oh.
It smells wonderful. I smell like my coconut Dr. Squatch soap.
Savage.
They make a new Old Spices. Now makes a new one for your crotch.
New Spice
for your crotch.
Old Spice? They have Old Spice for your crotch?
Yeah.
Is it a roll-on or a spray?
That's a spray. I use Lysol.
What? Please tell me you do not spray Lysol on your junk.
Where do you spray Lysol?
What the? I can just see him with the can.
On my underwear?
Oh,
you spray Lysol on your clothes? What is wrong with you? Don't do that.
Kills germs. It kills germs.
I don't even think Lysol.
There's chemicals in there you should not be putting on your skin.
God.
I thought he
used,
maybe that would explain these.
Didn't he say he did that with Febreze
bumps
too?
Down there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where you were spraying Febreze in your crotch a couple years ago? Good Lord.
You know, you wouldn't need those things if you would actually bathe regularly.
A shower kills germs.
I took a shower. I have clean clothes on.
Well, a shower will also clean stench. Yeah, doing laundry will kill germs.
Don't worry about my laundry, boy.
Oh, but I will.
I wonder how much laundry did you notice was done, Christina, when you went to his house?
I didn't have time to look yesterday.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard to see nothing.
Oh no, I did laundry. I did a whole basket. I did a whole basket.
I think
Whatever. If you were so interested in my fucking life, go ahead. Let somebody come.
I will be over later just to check the laundry.
No, you don't need to come. You don't need to come over
see,
you don't need to come over today.
Do it. I will be over after
I
the
knew
show.
it. I knew it.
No, we don't know. No, I remember I sent you that text. We need my schedule's all off. We gotta get back on schedule. I don't need you till Friday.
Whole basket, my ass.
You go throw my whole fucking
go to your house. You would find all these clean laundry. Is what you're saying?
No, whatever. What the fuck ever. What the fuck? I give it up.
Yep.
Most of the laundry that's dirty are towels because I have 450,000 of them and sheets. That's a lot of towels.
When's the last time you've washed your sheets? Have those been on your bed since you got it? You've never.
The better question would be, when was the last time you slept on those sheets?
I haven't slept. I will admit, I haven't slept on my beds for a while. Well, since
so you're sleeping in the recliner again?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I knew he wasn't sleeping in his bed.
I was only sleeping like 4 hours when I was getting up and sitting in a recliner. So it was that, I think it's a loneliness, because I really enjoyed it when Mary was there. But I lost her or something. I don't have no idea what it's. Maybe someday I'll find somebody. Milk does just not. She doesn't like sleeping in bed. She's not like a cuddler. She wants to be up in my face, and I don't like that up in my face stuff. My back starts
she likes sleeping on you when you're on the recliner?
Oh, yeah. She sleeps on me when I'm in the bed. Because I sleep on my back.
We need to take up a donation and buy Steve a used CPR dummy that he can share the bed with.
Yeah.
I tried with the pillows, but the pillows just aren't the same because it doesn't have a head.
You said you didn't need a head, though.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's so disturbing.
Well, I don't have to worry about it. The good thing is I don't have to poke a hole in the pillow. I'm good with just, the pillow gives plenty.
You're so disturbing.
Only for the first couple of uses, then it becomes too stiff to have any give in it.
Oh, and I wanted to say, I took some advice from the session stand and started watching Fallout.
Yes, isn't it great?
I really like it. Yeah.
Oh, dude, me too, Steve. I love that.
I've only seen the first 4, but I plan on watching the other 4 be caught up today.
It was, by the way, that is, I got to tell you, that was Tom's suggestion, and I started watching it, and it is amazing. I love that show. It's so good. It was Christopher Nolan's brother is the one who did it.
Oh.
So, you know what I mean? Christopher Nolan did Oppenheimer, and now his brother just did Fallout, and it's really good.
I think that I'm going to start today on season 17 of Heartland. So if you need a review of that,
oh yeah, we'll need your reviews of Heartland and Little House on the Prairie.
I will be starting season 17.
All right, Tom, do you hear that? Steve's got his review ready. I got my new camera. I got my new camera for the show tonight. So
then I watched another one. And you guys, I tried to find one that Tom said that I don't have Apple TV, but I did watch one last night. It's definitely a B movie. It's called what's it called? The Bunny Man Massacre.
Oh, that sounds.
It was so gross. It was so gross. It's about this guy that walked around in a bunny suit killing people.
There's a show on Apple Plus called Sugar that is so good. I just love it. It's so good. It's got Colin Farrell. We'll talk about it tonight on Concession Stand. Yeah. And then who knows what Tom's recommendations are going to be. But Fallout's very, very good.
Hell yeah.
But there's what? Is there 10 episodes or 8 episodes or something? I think
there's 8 episodes.
I'm only 3 episodes in, so.
I know nothing about it. Is it based on the video game?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, yes. It's
okay.
Dan, I'm telling you, it's very, very good. I was not expecting what I got.
Oh, no, I wasn't either.
I thought it was a stupid video game thing.
Yeah.
And it's a story with plot, and it's fucking crazy. It is just insane. I've never played this video game.
I'm not allowing us to start any new shows till we finish one of the 19 fucking series we're already working on.
Well, I'm telling you.
Because we'll get, 7, 8, 9 episodes into a 10-episode series and not go back and finish it.
Yeah.
And
It'll be a while then.
Yeah.
Because you got to finish Once Upon a Time.
We got to get caught up on all of our shit.
There's like 20.
I'm still trying to finish Bad Batch.
I'd skip that Once Upon a Time.
I had never heard of it before until she mentioned it. I didn't even know the show existed. But
where do you even watch that? What's that on?
Disney Plus.
Disney.
Oh, Disney Plus has got all that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned.
I love it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Fallout is really, really good.
What's that on?
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
And it's amazing. 3 Body Problem is on Netflix.
She's been watching that.
I love 3 Body Problem. Holy shit, that's good. That is so
a little bit out there for me. I'm having a hard time.
Oh,
it's
so
crazy.
Good. It's so good. It's for smart people.
I'm usually not into that kind of stuff, but it's just I watched it and I'm like, you want to know what's going to happen next, so I keep watching it.
Yeah,
it's
like,
crazy.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, I loved 3 Body Problem. I just thought it was amazing. I love the. I'm blown away by Fallout. I wasn't expecting what I'm getting. Holy shit. And it's so wild.
Corey says Little Reindeer was good. We saw the trailer for that, and it struck us as kind of odd. I don't think we're going to look into that.
It's English, right? It's English. And
yeah, a lot of the stuff on Netflix is coming out of the UK, and it seems to be pretty good. But this
coming out of either England or Australia. They have stuff from all over the world.
And that Little Reindeer just looks kind of weird.
But I don't like the shows where they have to, where they have people speaking Chinese or Korean, and then they put American voices over. I want the lips to match the voice. I can't watch.
Yeah.
I can't watch shows where it's not authentic. You know what I mean? It's just too weird for me. Which I know, I'm sure that sounds racist in some form, but it
makes sense because
just, I'd rather watch real language and read subtitles than have someone put the voice over it. And where you hear them talking and the voice is different.
Yeah, it bugs the hell out of me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
No, the voice has to match the face. It has to be.
I
don't even like it when there's a bit of an audio delay on regular TV, and that throws me off. I can't handle that.
No, I like if they're English or Australian. It's fine because we speak the same language, but just different accents.
We had an issue with. I had an issue with that on Monday night's trivia because I have closed captioning. Everybody knows because I'm hard of hearing, so I had closed captioning on my phone. And Dan asked a question. And I thought, because it was automotive questions, which I should have known I should have got it right. I thought Dan said, "What is a spindle?" But he said, "What is a spindle?" Yep. And I answered, "The spindle was a wheel, part of the wheel." I got it wrong, so a little bit. If he's in.
Yeah, and I'm sure the closed captioning probably couldn't tell what I was saying when I said Prindle because it's not really a word.
No, it said Pringle.
Oh,
What the fuck are we putting potato chips for? What are we
Pringle?
talking about?
Potato chip.
What's a Pringle? A delicious potato chip. So I just like when the words. Hold on, let me put Steve up here so he's because I don't want Christina's face getting covered by the morning disaster logo. I like when the words match the mouth. You know what I mean? If you want to speak some foreign language, speak. I'd rather listen to that and read than
End up looking like that dude from Police Academy who says, "You want to fight?"
Yeah,
I
know it's weird, but that's just how I am. Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
We know.
Yeah. By the way, I heard Amazon put a bid in. The NBA rights are being negotiated right now.
Oh.
And I heard that NBA rights, like right now, ABC has the finals and they also have the playoffs. But all the finals games are on ABC, I think. Okay. And then TNT has so much of the NBA, and they also have the playoffs going on. And then they eventually they'll have one of the conference finals and ABC will have the other one. But they're negotiating all this stuff. And I heard that NBC is nearing the top of the bidding. And they're putting together a bid for NBC television, USA Network, and Peacock. All right.
You said cock.
And then I heard the other top bidder is Amazon.
Ooh.
So Amazon is trying to get the other one. So I don't know what it's going to be, but it is weird that that it's streamers. There's two, like Peacock and Amazon. It's two streamers that are vying for all these sports rights, which is interesting.
I know that that's a main thing to do, but I did see several weeks ago where a lot of the NASCAR next year are going to more of the streamers.
Yeah,
Mostly they've been on Fox and Fox was one. But I noticed they're getting like Peacock's going to get some and Amazon's going to get some races and all that next year.
It's like you just like, what does Fox have? Fox doesn't have a streamer, right?
Is it Hulu? Doctor streamer?
I think they air some Fox stuff, but they don't air the live stuff. Like you just wonder because regular CBS has Paramount Plus, and regular football games will be on Paramount Plus.
Right.
And then there's Peacock. They have the Sunday night game, and but the Fox doesn't have a regular streamer.
No,
it's where you can watch live Fox streams on. They don't have one.
You're right.
That'll be another year of me not watching any NASCAR because I'm sure as hell not going to pay to watch it.
Well, I'm saying that if they get a streamer, then they would have their games. Like you can watch NBA playoffs on Max.
Don't have it.
Or ESPN or ESPN Plus. You can watch stuff on there too. But I'm just saying that you can watch the NBA games on streamers now. But Fox, they don't have as a system. They don't have a streamer. You got NBC's got Peacock. Okay, but NBC's owned by Comcast, which owns Xfinity, which is like the biggest cable, which is the biggest, network for. It's a huge streaming network because it's got an internet company, and then you've got TNT and TBS and whatchamacallit, that's Max. So they run stuff on Max. You have all the CBS shows on Paramount Plus. So that's an ABC is available on Hulu and Disney Plus, depending on what it is. But then you have Fox. They don't own a streamer.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess they have some Fox News bullshit, but
right. And
Hulu,
Hulu does carry some Fox stuff like Hell's Kitchen and those. I think that's more important.
They have an agreement to air some stuff that's on FX, and they have an agreement with, but that's the stuff that was bought by Disney. You know what I mean? Disney did not buy Fox Television; it just bought the movie studio, and then it has the rights to do like FX stuff. But I mean, Fox doesn't have a streamer. They should get her a deal with a streamer, so they could show their stuff.
I agree with Corey. It's all a racket.
Well,
It's all a money grubbing racket.
Well, what it is it would be great to just get the streamers and not worry about the channels.
It would be great to not to have to fucking pay for shit like we used to.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But you got to pay for 19 different streaming services just to see the shit you want to watch.
Well,
that's why I've pretty much given up TV. I watch maybe an hour or two a week, because it's getting stupid anymore.
I don't know. I like it. I love watching streaming stuff. It doesn't cost much. Peacock's cheap. I'd gladly pay for Peacock. It's like $5.99 a month.
Yeah,
I'll pay that.
See, Dan, that's where you like to tinker with things. That's why I like to tinker. When I had a garage, I like that. That's what I do. I get up in the morning and go out to the garage all day long. I'm just like a job every night.
You went out there all day long and made that meth.
Well, I had to make money somehow.
Tinkering doesn't pay.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
But that's my retirement plan. Once I retire, I'm going to be out in my wood shop all the time, just fucking around, screwing things together.
There you go, Christina. You got that to look forward to. Then he come in and eat his lunch.
Track sawdust all in the house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You're going to spend hours of a day in a wood shop? Oh,
sure.
I used to spend hours in some garage just sitting there.
You should see what I'm working on right now. I got a project going right now that's actually going to pay.
Really?
It's a bench, an outdoor bench made from slices, like long ways slices of a tree. Ooh. And that belongs to a friend of mine. She's paying me to refinish it.
Look at that.
So,
look at that. He's a refinisher.
Mm-hmm. So for once, one of my tinkerings in the shop is going to pay. Because the last thing I did in my shop that was supposed to pay, I wasn't allowed to sell, and now it's sitting in my living room.
So you made this wonderful thing, and then she goes, "Oh, I want that." And you're like, "Yeah, damn it."
Yep, that's usually how it goes.
Yes, Corey, my retirement plan is to rub my wood all day. You are absolutely correct. Rub it till it's nice and shiny.
Sand it.
I'm sure you were paid for that thing at the end of the day.
No, I was not. Oh, well, she
was paid for it.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're getting at. Yeah. In fact, she has another payment. She has another payment due.
Sitting on the washing machine.
That time of month, huh?
Oh well. All I know is I just spend my day sitting and playing PS5.
Yeah.
But I want to go work out again, but I gotta get this fucking back pain. Oh, and here's the other thing. Christina, this hurts. This area right here hurts like hell. I was going to ask you or Big D, but I haven't seen Big D in the chat room today.
You
It's
need to
right.
belch?
It's right here.
Is it on the surface or does it feel like it's deep?
No, it's my sternum.
Okay.
My sternum. It used to have fat. Okay. I used to have fat all around it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never felt it before, but now it's like a bone.
Maybe you're developing muscle.
Right.
But
Well, no, but I could feel the bone. I've never been able to feel a bone before. So there's no fat covering it. So it hurts when stuff gets on. It hurts when I bump something or if an animal gets on me or something. It
You don't
actually,
have any padding there anymore.
that's what I mean. I used to have padding.
Yeah, I didn't have
And
that.
Big D was
Well,
talking
my
about.
boobs are in the way, so
I know. And but I used to have boobs in the way there, but now I still got some saggers here somewhere, but they're not as, protruding towards the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah. I know Big D was talking about his bony wife getting on him, how that would hurt. And
oh, man.
did not hurt me this past weekend. I felt
No
fine.
shit.
Oh,
Wouldn't
good
hurt
Lord.
me.
See, that's why your back hurts.
Yeah.
No, that didn't do anything to my back. That did nothing. I don't know what I did. Somehow I'm hurting it. Getting in weird positions, sleeping or something. Oh, well. Yeah. Irene said after she was shocked
Oh, yeah.
and the CPR, she said,
It is not it is not uncommon for ribs to get fractured during CPR. When I'm teaching my students, I tell them if you're not breaking ribs, you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
My mom says being shocked is like being kicked in the chest by a donkey.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I had to zap somebody, and we were working on somebody, and they had to be zapped, and somebody pushed the button before I could get all the way clear. So I got a little piece of that zap, and it was not very high on my list of fun things to do again.
Wow.
Yeah. Steve's getting all fired up because I said CPR. So
yeah.
Calm down, Steve.
He's getting off.
Down, boy.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Steve on MLB, the show today. And Dan, accept that invitation.
As soon as the show's over, I'm gonna do some parts shopping for Steve. Then I'm gonna get on MLB.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And I will talk to you guys tonight at 6:00 for another episode of the Concession Stand.
Concession stand. And what are we doing on Concession Stand, Ray?
What is it?
What are we doing on Concession Stand?
Concession Stand is where Tom and I will talk about movies and TV and stuff like that.
All right.
All right. So we'll have some fun. That starts at 6:00 tonight. If you are a subscriber, all you got to be is tier 1. So if you are a tier 1 subscriber, you will get access to Concession Stand tonight at 6:00. All right, everybody.
Are we going to talk about Heartland?
Well, I am not going to talk about Heartland.
Are we going to talk about Laura Ingalls Wilder?
We have a special guest who's going to join us who knows both about Heartland and Little House on the Prairie. But I will not say who this person is, but they are an expert.
I can't wait to be surprised by this.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got them penciled in to join us. So there we go. So join Tom and I tonight for the Concession Stand around 6:00. And then we'll be back here tomorrow with another free show starting at 8 a.m. Everybody have a fantastic day. And we'll see you subscribers tonight. Free show tomorrow morning. All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll be over in a few, Steve.